As a fashion designer or a tailor, learn how to not trivialize styles. This is so important and you have to know this, okay? So if you're a fashion designer or you are a tailor, make sure you watch this video to the end because you're definitely going to be learning a thing or two from it. So now you need to understand that fashion designing or tailoring, as the case may be, is a very difficult craft. And to think that all you need to know how to excel in this craft is just knowing how to sew is a failure on arrival mentality, trust me. You need to be able to learn the skill of paying attention to details. And the only way for you to be able to pay attention to details is when you don't trivialize styles. When you don't see boo boo and say, oh, this is just common boo boo. This is just common A shape. This is just common A-line dress. It is A-line boo boo for your own good as a tailor. Don't trivialize that style. Okay? Take it home and study it. Study that style. Ask other people for their opinion if possible. Call your other tailor friends and ask them for their opinion. You're not stupid. You're just trying to be careful. You're just trying to be a professional. I'm telling you the truth is going to save you. So something actually happened to me last week and I like to share it with you. So someone reached out to me to make this dress for her. When she contacted me, I just looked at the dress. I said, it's simple. It's just a normal free kaftan. I'll be able to get that done with latest, maybe a day or two. Okay, maybe because I'm creating content, okay, maybe more than 2 days because of electricity, yeah, and me taking my tripod from one place to another. I just said, okay, no matter what, no matter, 3 days, right? I didn't know that I would have a very big issue with the sleeve. I didn't know that that sleeve was not pleated because I actually thought the flounce was pleated. It was not a pleated flounce. To get that effect, that shape, see that bouncy shape, I didn't know that it wasn't pleated. But because I didn't study the style, I just said, oh, it was pleated, right? Then I went on to start pleating online. I pleated for hours, like it wasn't coming out well. You know when you are doing something, you know when what you are doing is not actually what you were asked to do, you know. So I wasn't comfortable with it. Chige, it was at that point I knew I had to study that style. Something I didn't do. I went back to do it. I went online, went on TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest to get an inspiration, but I didn't see anyone who had recreated that style. So I had to recreate it. And it was just so hard, honestly speaking. It wasn't really so hard, but because of the pressure of that moment, right? It became hard because this is not something you calmed down to do. If you calm down, you get inspiration. My dear, fashion designing will humble you. Then I started to wonder because I had already posted the cutting video. Then the sewing video was what I was actually working on. I said, what do I do now? Should I go and just delete this video because it wasn't coming out well, and I don't want to do something that you're not showing these things to fools, right? They know when whatever it is you are teaching, they know when it is actually aligning and when it is not. So that was how I sat down and I was able to rethink this thing. And something that I thought was going to take me 2 days or 3 days max, took me almost 5 to 6 days to complete. So when you think your style is true, it is your work, it is your stress. So learn how to study styles. Learn how to study them. I was able to get the sleeve. Yes, I got it. But then it did not still come out very, very well because I didn't make the flounce really full enough. That flounce is very, very full. So if you are going to be recreating something like this, you want to make sure that when you are cutting, your flounce is very full. I used 1 yard of doll face is going to be enough. But when you want to cut your Ankara, make it 1.5 yards. Okay? Because to get this shape, it has to be very full. Yes. And if you notice at the hand and the sleeve part, there was opening. So you want to make sure that there's a close-up while you are, going through the scallop. I don't know how to put it, but just go and watch the video. It is very detailed. It is up on my YouTube channel. Go and watch it and learn from my mistake. Yes, I got it right, but it wasn't full enough, right? So if I'm recreating that next time, I'm going to be making it very, very full. So what is the lesson from this? Don't trivialize styles. Don't say, oh, this thing is going to take me just 10 minutes, so no problem. Please, learn how to go through styles. You see those people making dresses and you just see them, mocking the dress like what I ordered versus what I got. Do you think they don't know how to sew? They actually know how to sew. They know how to sew, but most of the times they don't pay attention to details. Most of the times they don't study styles. They don't pay attention. That attention, a lot of us don't pay it to anything we are making. And that should actually stop. Please learn how to pay attention so that you can always deliver. If you've watched this video to this point, thank you very much for watching. And if you're just seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Esther and this is Queen Sewing Tutorials. I drop sewing tutorials. I'm a fashion designer. Okay, I'm a digital tailor. I'm a braided wig vendor and I do all my activities in my husband's house, right? So guys, please subscribe to my channel, follow me, like this video, drop your comments. If you agree with what I said, drop your comments. And if you don't agree, also drop your comments. Let me know. Please be nice with your comments. I'll see you all on my next one. Bye.